Alright, back at it again. I said I'd do more Left 4 Dead 2, but when I woke up this morning, I was like, I don't feel like murdering zombies left, right, and center. So I just opted I'd play Minecraft. And I said it as Minecraft because I don't want to have to specify if I'm going to this SMP or that SMP, because I might switch in between or just go to a creative world. I'm thinking I might just go to a creative world and just build and then just chill there, talk about stuff and maybe the current state of Shattered Archives, uh, you know, if I feel so inclined to. He lies in a bed. I do that, yes. Alright. Audio's good. Let me know if I sound too loud or sound too quiet. Let me know and I'll tell you to actually increase your volume or decrease it. I'm not changing it. I think I'll just, let me give you a quick behind the scenes of something I'm working on. I think you'll like it. Cause it's Take it sweet time here, and I still have the shaders on. I do not have. I don't think my computer can handle that. And there you go. That's easier. So this is what I dubbed the green screen world. It's not really necessarily the green screen world, but it's a world, that's for sure. It's a flat world, so I can use that capabilities to make sets. And so this right here, you can see the outside of it. I'll show you the inside, but quick summary. My character is part of a crew that has a ship that flies around. If you're wondering how it flies around, it's because of something in the center of this, which is actually just it's right there, actually. It's an end crystal. But within the story, I dub it the orb, and it has something to do with the Starborn ability, I decided. So if we look here, this is what it looks like in the inside. So if you ever seen the first cinematic video I made, it's layered for some reason. That's annoying. It's only supposed to be one of them. Doesn't matter. It looks cool. I think that might be just a glitch. So if you ever seen the first cinematic video I released onto my channel, there is a ship that is heavily implied to have crashed. Hey, Amber. And so within that ship contained this room, which looks like nothing like the rest of the ship, but this is where the orb is contained. It's milk, yeah. Don't drink him, though. Unless, you know, that's your business. You could go for some. Too bad I'm lactose intolerant. Alright, anyways. Enough of suspicious jokes. I'll give you a simple rundown as to what's going on here. This side of the room is essentially the station. Whoa, hola. Not me though, right? No, it's definitely you. It's definitely heavily implied that it's you. I'm gonna be distracted by lewd jokes. I don't mind. It makes the chat funnier. Alright. So, should I continue? I guess I could continue. Alright, so this is just supposed to be where 4 of the crew members kind of station themselves, doing whatever kind of pencil pushing they do. They got the computers right here on the same screensaver. But as to what you guys are speaking in a language I do not understand. Here's some cool computer system. I guess to me this is like, you know, hey computer, yes, how may I help you? Nothing. I don't know. I can't think of a joke right now. It's too early in the morning for me to be funny. So that, yeah, that's, I made it so it looks personalized to an individual, at least to a certain extent. Some is a little bit empty. You know, there's just a frog and a torch flower in that one. They're now speaking Spanish in my chat. That is Spanish, right? I don't know. No, something smells terrible in here. That might just be me. I hope not. Sometimes it occasionally smells like shit in my room. It's great to see people interacting in my chat with each other. Even though there's just two people speaking Spanish. This button doesn't do anything. Here's a hologram table. And then there's the orb with cool stuff. That's actually a shield. A rubble shield. With a invisible item frame. Alright, and then here is the same set, but in ruins. With bits of spruce sticking into it because the crash. Originally I was going to try to take the actual ship and port it over to this world, but every time I did that... Okay. Are you just using a Google Translator? Is that what you're saying? You don't speak Spanish, do you? I mean, considering you struggle to even read in English, it makes sense. I thought it was a bit suspicious. Okay, but anyways, this is the same set, but in ruins, like I said, with bits of spruce. I forgot to actually add some dark oak, like I did from the ship. See, what happened is that I tried to port over the ship build over to this world, but every time I did so, it just crashed the world. So I just, you know, stuck a bunch of random bits of spruce, and I think that worked. It's a bit lazy, but you know, I'm making a Minecraft cinematic. I don't think anyone really cares too much. Regardless, I don't get that many views on YouTube. I get a pretty decent amount of views, but this is. I'm gonna include this as a sneak peek, I think, on a short form video. And here's a bunch of trees surrounding it. And I gotta say, these things are a bit annoying to work with, not because they tend to blow up very easily. I mean, if you click on it, yeah, they'll blow up. But if you were to break this and try to place it down again, it just wouldn't. You know, so I had to copy and paste it over. And you can't move it either. Like, if I tried using this tool to move it over, yeah, it wouldn't let me. But what it can do is just copy paste it and boom. Yeah, it just does that. Now I got 4 of them, and I don't need that many. And so that's what I have so far. I enjoy making Minecraft cinematics. I'm actually a big fan of it, obviously. Judging by how many times I've done it, which I know is not that many yet. But it's a lot more than the rest of the people on the Shattered Archive server. Alright? I guess I'm inspired by the works of Quentin Tarantino. Sort of. I don't know. He is one of my favorite directors, but I don't know if he's necessarily my favorite. He might be. He's just one of those that I actually know the name too. Watashi wa Nihongo hanasemasu. No, you can't. Oh, hey, by the way, remember that little part at the beginning where I asked if you liked cinematic Minecraft shots? This is where I filmed it. I put this here, and I don't actually need this here. It's just helps me know where to look. You know, that's you just put that through a translator, right? I mean, obviously. No, what am I asking? It's kind of funny. That's just seeing konnichiwa written that way. It's an apostrophe for some reason. I guess that makes kind of sense, because those are it's konnichiwa. Yeah. Because, you know, in English, a lot of people say konnichiwa. but it's, you know, it's not if you try saying that in Japanese, it sounds like konnichiwa. So it's too fast. It's which I mean, it's normal to say things fast, but it's really konnichiwa. Like you really have to land out that N, kon, and then say it again for ni. So putting the apostrophe there does make it a bit easier to read that way. But I think the wo bit is kind of funny. It says it's just an O. Nihongo wo. Which I guess is not wrong. But I always imagine that, you know, there's more of a W in that. Nihongo wo. You know, instead of O, it's wo. Japanese language is kind of interesting. And then hopefully if I watch more free ren, I can get better at it. But for now, I'm reading it with subtitles. I think if I want to get better at it, I probably have to go watch it with Japanese subtitles and try to figure it out from there. I tried doing that the first time around. Very difficult to understand. I kept telling my mother, I don't know what they're saying. So she's like, just put it in English sub and then you can rewatch it later. And I thought, all right, that's not too bad. But there's a lot of episodes of free ren, and it's like 28 from the first season, so who knows, I might not even get around to it. But I'm at least getting into like one anime, which me not saying I'm not really into anime has garnered me some criticism from, you know, the server. Considering, you know, not mainly because I'm Japanese. I don't think people really give a shit that I'm Japanese and I don't watch anime, which I'm glad they don't give a shit, because it feels like you shouldn't. But because, you know, anime itself is just a media that's so super popular, and that it has a lot of there's a lot of popularity to it. You know, gained a lot of traction. That not paying attention to anime is like not paying attention to the events of the world right now, which I also don't really do, except for what's going on in the States. Please don't put any ice in my drink. I don't want it cold. I want it lukewarm. Even then, though, I don't pay attention to everything because I'm already dealing with my own stresses in life. Also, if you're wondering what this is, I tried making a green screen using maps. 私が日本語を話すのが嫌いのね. I don't hate it. It's just, you know, I know you definitely have no idea what it says there, and you're just hoping the Google translation is correct. Which so far it looks pretty consistent to. It doesn't look like there's really anything wrong with it, but the thing is, even I might be wrong because grammar's difficult. I tried like composing emails and like messages, and I showed my mom, and she said, you know, it looks like someone who doesn't understand Japanese tried writing, and I'm like, okay, well, ain't that the truth? Because that is exactly it. I don't understand it. But anyways, that's kind of it for this world. Let me go over to another world. Let's go to the current progress world. Or at least dubbed current progress. Grammar is evil. Yes, it is evil. And I'm not evil. So, you can trust me more. Nice, thank you. It's kind of fun. This goat understand. Goat, I just realized I don't want to call him goat. I'll call him Milk. Milk has no idea what you're saying. I'm understanding it because it's simple Japanese, but it's kind of left in the dark, isn't he? Yeah, I do use Joshua Law. Alright. Milk, I don't think you've seen this yet, but this is the interior design I'm going for. Just means I need to get maple. I got cork. Jungle. This is. How do you make a frame? No, it won't let me. No, I guess it won't let me. Oh, okay. I really gotta fix that issue. I don't know I wonder if that's correct. kare, not kore. Kare wa kurushimemashou. Can you say kurushimemashou? That's a thing? I don't know. Kurushima is to be like frustrated. So to say kurushimemashou, it's like be frustrated, I guess. I don't know if that's grammatically correct. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Hey, don't ask me for like whether that's correct or not. No, I actually like it without it. I do like this Joshua log railing idea. And then, no trapdoor. Let's use, fence gate. I don't know why you went that. Excuse me, my throat sounding funky. I guess that's something. It's not too much. It's kind of barren. I think what I could do is hang something right along here, like something cool, some piece of some sort. 難しい文章は書いてません. You're not writing difficult sentences. Yeah, no, you're not. Said kurushimemashou. I don't know if that's... I've never heard anyone say kurushimemashou, but I'm guessing that could be correct, you know. Yeah. Use more of this Joshua log because I think it looks really nice. Yeah. You know, sorry, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna go switch to Be Right Back screen and you can enjoy the 3-chord song. Okay, enough of that hell. What you guys been saying? Kalashi. And now I switch back to Spanish. It's just me. No, Craft and I are. It's mine. Oh, Magnar, I see. What's up? Hey, how's it going? It's been a while. Welcome to the stream. I'm just kind of doing whatever general stuff. It's mostly Shattered, but I could be switching midway. I kind of want to put some mantelpiece right here. Not mantelpiece, but something fancy. Like maybe a whale. But I don't think I can make a tiny-ass whale sculpture in Minecraft that well. Maybe it's like a... I don't know. Something else. Just thinking about Terracus at 3 a.m. Terrascus? Oh. If you wonder what Amber's doing, she's just using Google Translate to just translate her sentences. She's been doing it with Spanish and Japanese, and I guess now whatever language Ukrainians speak. Is it Ukrainian? Maybe it's a bit silly. You'll never guess. I don't really want to. I'm kind of tired of that right now. Okay. Maybe instead of like a mantelpiece, I could put lanterns here instead, so you look a bit less cluttered. It looks better. Can I? No. And yeah. No. Oh, actually, I already did know. What'd you say? That's gonna be that meme again. I want to see what this looks like. Just don't have time for it. What? You guys are speaking the language of gods. No, I'm kidding. I don't know why I keep picking wood types that I don't have. But I don't know, I just like using a variety of different wood types. Gives more life to a build. With the university diploma project, side job, and Pathfinder, I don't really have time to play Minecraft. Sad. Alright. Alright. I wonder now, when do I reach affiliate program? It was like 30 followers. I think it was actually 25. This will be like some upstairs storage that I will eventually use. So last year I'll get the bachelor's degree and... Drum roll, please. Well, I have no idea what's next. Okay, never mind. Hey, maybe I should start like working on the next build. This is like the only build I have so far. I was thinking of a town. Maybe I won't do a town. It is a bit small for one. I do really like this house though. I think this is one of the coolest things I've built. Say hello to the Among Us window. Milk, are you still there? Are you okay? You're not dying too much from the lack of understanding what's going on? I don't think it translated this correctly at all. Thank you, Google. Hey. Thanks for asking. Ask what you're going to do for school. I'm still here. Yes, I know. I thought so. Which I'm glad you are. Yeah, it doesn't know, does it? Just thinking if I should eat. No, starve to death. I think it's funnier that way. I think it'd be funny if someone's cause of death was because a streamer told them not to eat. Yeah. Kidding. Please do eat. I get this on record. I'm only joking. If he happens to not eat and starve to death, it is not my fault. I was only making joke. Joke is funny until the real thing happens. True. You mean what my specialty is or what? What do you mean what for? Magna, it's simple. What are you studying? What are you majoring in? What are you trying to get your bachelor's degree for? And like, is it psychology? Is it some other sort of ology? Oh. I just realized, why does it look like this? Hold on. Why does it look like this? Why does it... Hold on. Computer science. Oh, okay. Sorry. Something's up. I did not build it like that. Why does it look like it like that? It's not like that on the actual server, is it? If it is, I'd be pissed. This implies someone's been tampering with my build. I do not like people tampering with my build. It's important that my build stays the way it is, unless I change it. Okay, so no, this one's normal. This is correct. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's something to do with Axiom and how I used it. Maybe some weird glitch. Alright, whatever. I'm here now. I do have the basic structure for the build laid out right here. Need to get the stuff is all. But I'll do that later, because I don't feel like trying to gather more wood. I've done that so many times now. I kind of just want to mess around. The horses all still here. They're doing well. I need to make a stable. I think I'll make a stable right over there. とにかくこのストリームが fun, but I think... Okay, well, first of all, you forgot to extend the D part, so it says streamer, which wouldn't just translate to stream, that would just translate to strim. Get it right. Switching languages mid-sentence on me, how dare you. You gotta add that line between D and M, so it says streamer, not strim. Stream it. It's a good try, though. It's a good try. Getting pretty good at it, Maggie. Magster. I don't care, I'm too tired to think in Japanese. I respect you for trying. Because even I don't like to try that. I know, like, simple shit. I don't know what to do right now. Just, once again, nobody's ever on. And I only have like 31 minutes. Well, actually, no, I could go on for like a 40, like about 45. Those are some funky looking letters. I don't know what to do right now. Maybe I'll just go mess around in other people's bases. Hey, Magnar, since you're here, I'm just gonna mess around in your base. I'm gonna just tamper with it. Because essentially it's free real estate now. It's my... I'm gonna just mark it as my place. Hey, look, it's my place now. I own your dog now. Wolf. Yeah, I also didn't name mine. This is my place. Welcome to my crib. It's my second one. Excuse the shaking. I'm just super excited. So I decided to make the floor and ceiling out of this ugly bamboo block because, you know, I have no taste. I also use this cherry log unstripped because I also don't have any taste. Said he wanted to go to sleep. Alright. But I'm taking a base now. It's mine. Sick. I'm gonna ban you real quick. Okay, my bad. I'm only kidding, man. Don't ban me, please. I'm kidding. Do you actually have the power to ban people? Because I won't... I don't know you did. I don't know you could do this. Stained Arcticite glass. That is really cool. I might use that. Yeah. Alright, my bad there. I'm only kidding. Jeez, take things too seriously. Just being humorous. Your color palette is weird, though. I'm gonna be honest. It's got something. It's not bad. It's just a bit weird. Cool base, though. I have all the power. Yeah, I have all the power. Yeah. Oh, you're lying to me, aren't you? How dare you lie to me about having more power than you really have? You know how easily fooled I am. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. Is that why you don't show up anymore? Because you're just controlling people? 彼はここで全ての権力を持っている. I don't know what 権力 means. Does that mean power? I mean, Yoku means power, but what's the Ken part? I guess it's a specific kind of power. Oh, whatever, I don't know. I'm at Amber's base now. I'm gonna ransack it. Kidding, I'm not gonna do that. There's nothing to ransack. Alright, going behind the scenes. Same as it was before. Same as it ever was. Ow. I was not paying attention. Now you're saying something in Magnar's language. I think it's something like political power. I see. Well, Amber essentially just said you have all the political power then, if that's the case. Which I think is weird. He's barely on the server. How does he have political power? Maybe that's... If that looks like... I think that looks like Kenjoku, yeah. Just don't, you know... This is the struggle with Japanese. There's a bunch of words that I don't use. Especially since my day-to-day speech is mainly in English. I go on for days not speaking Japanese. Can I shrink? It was funny the first time. Sometimes it shrinks you, this place. Though I actually have access to the server and can ban anyone. I'm surprised you can do that. Now I'm going to sleep. Alright. It's time to get some sleep for you. Good night, Mag. Mag. No. See ya. Bye-bye. Nice having you on stream. Tune in next time for more Amber and Magnar talking about things in a language I don't understand. Hey. Am I speaking faster than I should? I feel like I'm... I know, that's not right. I think I'm fine. Oyasumi. Good night. This has been the most international stream I've ever done. Actually, I don't know if that's necessarily true. Flip suru. You'll do a flip? Alright. Yeah, you'll do a flip then. Ow. Missed. Are you asking me to do a flip? Because then that's flipposte. Flipposte just means I'm gonna do a flip. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I guessed as much. It's flipposte. In fact, actually, I thought you were talking about frips for a second. Because that's not far off from how you'd say frips in Japanese. If I want to say frips in Japanese, it's just flipposte. So it almost sounds like flips. Okay, did I have it cross or... I'm not gonna do a flip, by the way. It's very dangerous. Kids. Let me say his name. Okay, say the name. Flipposte. Fornicating pike horns. Flipposte. No, I forgot. You gotta add the small katakana there. Philippus just sounds like Philippus. No wait, no, that's Philippus. It just sounds like Philippus. It sounds like Philippus. We are back. What happened? Okay, Magnar left. Philippus. It's more like Philippus. You know, it's like a bit of a skip there. Or then it just looks like Philippus, and that doesn't sound as good. I think it's definitely Philippus. Running around the fucking horses, but really bored. Take it in doses. Some of them are named after the Beatles. Some of them end in arrows. Gambattemasu. You're doing your best, yeah, I know. You're doing pretty well. Just gotta add that tiny little katakana right there. And then you just try to say flip again. And then add the su at the end. That's all you have to do. This is probably the lamest well, actually it's a pretty good stream so far because very nice conversations. Oh, so that's what it looks like. So more night. What don't you think? I look handsome, don't I? I want to find something else to do. I don't know what to do right now. I really don't. Today I just didn't feel like doing Left 4 Dead. 自分が何を言ったか分かっている. Okay. I think you're trying to say I know what I said, but with like that sort of attitude, with attitude, right? But when you translate it to Japanese, it doesn't have that same attitude because Japanese people don't say that. Or are you trying to say you know what I said? Or is it I know what I said? Because I'm pretty sure that's translates to I know what I said. I don't know if that has the same attitude as when you say it in Japanese. It doesn't really feel like it. There's my water. I might as well just go to like just a regular world for a second and just, I don't know. I want to just delete these other ones, because yeah. 私はそのノード? I don't know what that says. No, nodeを持っています. I don't know if that's. Let me just go to the green screen world and just build whatever. It's just a random build stream, guys. Yay! Ask me to build something, I'll try to build it. 私はその態度を持っています. Oh, 態度. I think it means attitude, right? Did you put the word attitude? So that makes sense. You know, for some reason from my end, my stream is slower. I don't know why it's so slow. Build amber. What do you mean build amber? It's like your skin? Maybe, I don't know. Need a reference image. That's an idea, but might as well. No? Alright. I was thinking of doing something that would I could use later for like a cinematic shot. So I built this thing, and so I already finished editing that. I just need to stick it to the end of my video and call it a day. And then also make a sneak peek with it. I think that'd be pretty cool. I like making sneak peeks. Or I could just make that the sneak peek. Alright, no, we still need to build that ice church as well. I finished the build. Made the schematics. We haven't done anything since, you know, certain things kind of got in the way. It's not really anybody's fault. It's interesting. Huh. This looks like it'd make a nice carpet. Toloshin must go. Yeah, I'm kind of having fun. How about goat milk? You having fun there, milk? Oh, this one's got a nice design to it. Okay, it's like stained glass. It's kind of annoying that way, isn't it? You know. jeez. That's an idea right there. Yay, Milk is having fun. I'm a fun person. My streams are totally fun. Yeah. 私は日本語が上手です. You gotta add the ka at the end to make it sound more like a... to actually make it sound like a question. But, since you're using a translator, no, not really. I'm sorry, but it's the harsh truth. And you're being told by a guy who struggles with Japanese as well, so... food for thought. I should place these in there. It's good practice for me, though. Fuck you. Milk, if you're wondering what that says, that just says fuck you. There's no proper translation for it, so it's just in katakana. Look, it's just truth. Look, even I admit I use translators. They translate it though often because I'm so shit at this language. I think 10 years would have done enough for me to get better at it, but 10 years later I'm still shit. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, this looks kind of cool. Let's show. Okay. The hell's shabutti yo means? What is that even supposed to mean? Is that a word? Never heard. Also, Milk, she said in that sentence she included the Japanese word for penis. So I'm not gonna say it out loud because I think it's a weird word. I think she's gonna kick me in the dick. That's what she wants to do. Oh, you can suck my dick. I don't know if anyone actually says that in Japan, considering that that expression is more of like an English thing. Okay, I don't think anyone says that in Japan. I don't know what I made. It's something though. You know, I should work on that idea I had. But, you know, I gotta pick a location out first. I think might end stream soon because I'm not really sure what else to do. This has just been like a chill stream where we just talk. I did consider just talking about the current state of Shattered Archives server. ちょっと行かなきゃ. Alright. I guess maybe I should end stream soon. Well, thanks for stopping by. It's been nice having you. And thanks for making the chat funny as hell. You're very good at that. Well, I guess I'll just be talking to Milk then. So, Milk, want to know what the current state of Shattered Archives is as we speak? Yeah. It's not too great. That's why I am actually considering the role of leader right now. Amber mainly talked me into it because of how often I've been just lately talking to her about finding ways to get players onto the server. She's like, hey, why don't you just be leader? I was like, okay, it's not a bad idea. Alto de... Wait, I didn't realize it said Alto de... Something inu. Something about a dog, I guess. I don't know. She's using complicated kanji that I don't know. But yeah, I've considered the role of leader, which essentially is just a glorified manager. And, I found it fun being, like, the team leader for, you know, the events team. I think you do well. I think so, maybe. I don't want to get too big-headed on that. I've prepared a also the main auto de main. What's main mean? I know that last bit's dog. What the hell's the me? Ember, you're using kanji I don't understand. Why? How dare you expose me for the fraud I am? I'm kidding. I never told anyone I was that great at it. I'm very forward with how shit I am at this, my own fucking language. I said later, bitch. Okay, that's the problem. There's no translation for bitch. Okay, so mid, you know what? No, I know what it is. Mid just means female. That's just a direct translation of the word bitch. There's... You can just say bitchy next time. Thanks, though. I like it when you say bitch. It's funny. That makes more sense. Meina. Now I get it. Yeah, I don't remember. Me is often to like the fancy way of implying that it's female. What was I saying? See, with my enjoyment, I guess you say, for creating events, like ideas, I think I could make a pretty decent manager for that sort of thing. Especially since I seem to care a lot more than, like, our current leaders. Like, come on. Like I've said it before, I'll say it again. Core, what do you even do? The guy just, you know, has the server. The Discord server. But, whatever. And Tally puts too much, work on themselves. Like, way too many projects, to the point where it's a bit concerning. And, my hands are free, in terms of, like, roles on the server, and I think I could potentially try to juggle it with my regular life. So, honestly, I would think I'd actually give it a shot. I got a whole, like, not an essay, just like whole paragraph ready to just send it and just tell people I'm going to be running for leader role. And if I don't get it, I think maybe someone like Doc might get it, and that'll still be pretty good. Because I think Doc would be pretty good at managing stuff as well. You know? Who knows? Worst case scenario, I'll just end up doing the same thing as the other managers, and I don't know. Probably get some flack for that, but I'm like, hey, you didn't do shit either. Alright. Horse. So many pages of stuff. Plushables. Ocean's Delight. What the hell do you mean by that? Okay. Well. Sansala. Banjo. Bass guitar. Redstone guitar. Oboe. Voice of God. What does this sound like? Alright. a bit much. Symbol. How does this work? Okay, alright. Nice. Ooh, cello. That's pretty cool stuff. Alright, and I think it's time I end stream. It's 11 now. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little last bit. I can still hear the metronome a bit in my ears. That's really annoying. I think I'll just end it here since I don't really know what else to do. I'm a bit bored. This stream was just so I have a consistent schedule. So people could see, oh, hey, he consistently streams. What a guy. Anyways. Thanks for watching. Here's my just chatting screen. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be streaming again. I'm not going to be... Right. For the next 3 streams, I won't be streaming because I'll actually be in Canada. I just remembered that. Well, not the fact that I'll be in Canada, but that I won't be able to stream. So, yeah. So, sorry. The next 3 streams, I won't be available. But don't worry, that next week I'll hopefully be streaming again. And I hope I can stay consistent because, like, I swear, sometimes I try to do Friday, Saturday, and Monday, but, like, sometimes, like, those days don't work and I have to postpone one of them to Sunday. And that's a little bit annoying. But whatever. It's generally localized within the weekend. So, hopefully you can catch it then. So, thanks for watching. I think it's time to leave now. Bye-bye. Thanks, Milk. Now leave. This phone says peak. You put 3 Ks there. Don't do that. That's pretty... Please don't spell peak with 3 Ks next to each other. Bye-bye.